I think I've just knocked my camera out the way. Let's have a look here just quickly. Yep, I just accidentally knocked my camera into the wrong direction. That's not good. There we are, that's better. Sadly, I keep hitting my camera and knocking it. Well, I keep hitting. Actually, I hit the clamp. But anyway, it looks like that's sorted there, so that's all right. With a bit of luck, hopefully. With a bit of luck, I won't keep hitting the camera and making a mess of things. That's not the best thing to do. And if there's anybody out there watching, which doesn't seem to be at the minute, but if there's anybody out there watching, please just say in the comments if you have a question or if you would like a reading. May have to wait for some people to come on first. Let's get some. Let's have a look. Nope, wrong thing. There we are. I've got some music playing, but you shouldn't be able to hear it. As you can get into trouble for having music playing. Copyright and everything, you know, so. I'm going to give it about 15 minutes, and if nobody is there for a reading, I will call it a day and try another time. 'Cause I should have really started the stream a bit later. Oh, hello there, how are you doing? Is it Jakari Dar? Hello there. Yeah, you can ask a question. I'll do my best to answer it for you. Oh, thank you very much for subscribing. Just post your question and we'll see what we can find. I won't be able to give you the person's name, but let's see. Is there anybody coming towards you romantically? Anybody coming towards you romantically soon, yeah? Because you're single, so you want to know if there's anybody. You want to know if anybody's coming towards you. If there's anything going to be happening soonish, yeah? Well, why not? Why not have a look? See what's actually going on. See if there is anything. It's always nice to find somebody, isn't it? Well, I don't know. Sometimes it is. Depends if you like your freedom or not, doesn't it? Let's have a look here. All right. Well, I don't think that's any. I don't think it's going to be as quick as what you want it to be. I think there's going to be a bit of a wait because the Three of Swords is basically the heartache or disappointment, and it depends as well because you know you've got the I'm sorry, Eight of Swords, not the nine. Eight of Swords, not the Nine of Swords. It's you are wanting something, but maybe you're wanting it a bit too much because your thoughts are, you're thinking about it. You would like to meet somebody, and you're a bit of loneliness, bit of sadness here, and like I say, this is disappointment because maybe it's just not actually happening as fast for you as what you actually want it to happen. So your thoughts are playing against you. There is a little hand there though, saying there is help there for you. There is an outcome at the end of it. You don't have to like keep falling but it's just not as fast as you want it to be. So what it's calling for is a bit of patience. There will be some disappointment. You may even meet somebody, but it's not going to. That person might not quite work out the way you were wanting it to, and there could be disappointment with that. And your thoughts are working against you a little bit. But the death card is saying, death isn't like death. The death card's saying there is a new beginning. There is something new coming, a new start. So there is something that possibly will meet somebody, but maybe not work out the way you want it to. So there'll be some disappointment in there, a bit of unhappiness, maybe some mind games as well, which also come with what you're thinking and the way you're wanting and what you're wanting. That won't help. But the death says there is light at the end of the tunnel because there will be a new start, a new beginning. It's all open. See, it's fresh, it's open, it's all nice and ready there for you to walk into. And the hermit is saying, take a bit of time to yourself. Don't rush it. Have that patience. Find yourself first. Find who you are. Find out what you want to be, and who you want to be. Become yourself first. Have a little look inside first. Don't rush it. There's no need to rush it anyway. Find yourself first. And then the deaf is saying there is a new beginning coming, and there will be new possibilities. So I hope that's a bit helpful for you, but possibly just not as quickly as you want it to be. But there will be something eventually coming for you. Okay. Oh, hello, Destiny. How are you doing there? Do you have a question, Destiny? I hope that was okay for you, Jakari Dar. There is something, looking like there will be something coming your way, but just not quite as fast as you want it to be. So, you're welcome there. Just be patient. How does Keegan feel about you? Is it Keegan? I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but how does Keegan feel about you? I'm terrible with names, by the way. Just so you know, I'm really bad with names. I mean, I should probably go back to school. I'm a bit too old. Well, actually, I'm way too old to go back to school. But maybe I should have paid more attention when I was in school. That's what I should have done. I'm English, and my English sucks. There you are. How good is that? How how much better can you get? Let's have a look here. How does Keegan feel about you? Well, I'm not. I don't know actually. I mean, I'm just looking at this. I mean, how does he feel about you? See, the Ten of Wands is saying like, well, he's aware of you, but he's just not really. He's not really paying the attention to you that he should be paying to you. You know, that's what I feel. That's what I'm getting from this one. I mean, it is traditionally it's about burdens and what have you, but when it comes to this type of reading, well, I am English, so my English should be good, really. But I should have probably paid more attention at school. Um, but he's got his head down. In the picture, it's got his head down. He's not really paying the attention to you that maybe you're wanting. But see, we've got temperance, and that's about balance, a bit about harmony, you know. And so what I'm getting is like he sees you, but he's not. I wouldn't say it was love, or anything like that. I would say more. I mean, three of wands is expansion though. So he's looking ahead, and maybe he sees you in possibly a possibility for you and him together. But he's patient. He's not going to rush into it because he's not, he's not quite looking the way he should be, or not looking the way you want him to be. He's not looking at you the way you want him to be, or or having the emotions that you're wanting him to have. But he has thought about things. He has been looking, because there is that little bit of passion there, and he's been thinking about the future. It's been, possibility, maybe, like I say, it's about expansion, looking ahead, making a few plans. Maybe he's been thinking about it, but you'll have to be patient, because I don't think he's in any particular rush, and he's focusing on other things really than, than what you want him to focus on. And the Hierophant as well. I mean, that's about understand spirituality, but in this one, it's like, no, it's even there. There is a thought about it, but I just don't think he's going to rush it. I think he's going to take his time a little bit about it rather than actually running into it. So I would say that you'd have to have a bit of patience here, especially if you're wanting more out of it, because it just seems like he's not really focusing what the way you want him to focus, and he's not really in any desperate rush. There is possibility he's been looking and he's thinking about things, but he's got other things he's like looking at, and there's some outside influences as well. Possibly some outside, like not community. Well, can't say community, because it is about community foundations and what have you, but I do get like an impression of a bit of outside influences as well. So I hope that's all right for you. I hope you can take that. Hello, Chris B and Karen. There isn't a list, to be honest with you. I just pick. I just pick whoever. I saw your name. I did see you saying hello before there. So if you got a question, then just ask a question. You're welcome, Destiny, and thank you for coming back. Because I remember the last time you were here as well. I was supposed to be streaming before, but life, sometimes you just got to do things, and life takes over, so you can't really do much. Like, Chris, if you put a question, what I'll do is I'll do Karen's and then I'll do yours next. Hi, hello, Karen. What are Oz current feelings and thoughts towards me? Right, let's have a look and see. I wish you could play music without getting in trouble from YouTube. That would be really nice. But it's the way it goes. You just got to deal with it, don't you? And just, I know, that's just it, really. Oh, nearly dropped all my cards. You didn't see that though. That's okay. I didn't humiliate myself completely. Right, right, Karen. Let's have a look here. All right. What are Oz feelings towards you? Well, the Ten of Swords usually is a load of defeat and failure. But let's have a look at them all together and see what it's saying here. Well, he has thought about you, yeah. I mean, there is that family there. Sorry, knocked the cards. There is that family feeling there, that coming together, that joining, that happiness, a comfortable feeling, sort of like a very comfortable feeling. So that you've got the comfortable feeling there, but possibly he's got a few choices, or maybe he's got a few things going on, and his priorities are a little bit all over the place, and he's going to have to pick and choose, and actually he's going to have to focus on something, and he's not really focusing on what he should be doing. He's just being presented with a few different options, and he's not really doing what he should. 2 seconds. What's that? What's that person there? Block. There we are. I don't know what they said, but I just blocked them. Right. And I'm getting the feeling like, because you got this here as well, okay? Now she's looking out, and she's got some barriers there. It usually means like last stand and what have you, but in this reading, I'm thinking he's got a few barriers up, I really do. I think he's standing there and he's got a few barriers up there because he's got some feelings for you, but I don't, from the cards, I don't think he's decided himself yet exactly what he wants. And that's going to bring about a bit of disappointment and a bit of a defeated feeling. Because, like I say, the Ten of Swords is defeat. But the defeat is literally, it's self-done because it's swords, it's air, it's thought, communication, logic. And the birds are saying take the higher thought pattern, which means, don't let it get you, move above it. So that's what it's getting here. It's like, I mean, yeah, he's got something for you because it's got the passion. The wands is the passion. You've got the ground, the earth with the pentacles. But I just don't think he's made his mind up yet quite what he actually wants himself. And because of that, that's going to lead to some disappointment. But we'll see how it goes because you never know, do you? You never know how it's going to go. Things can change within 10 minutes. All it takes is one decision, one thought, and things can change. And remember, entertainment purposes only. Don't take it too seriously and don't worry too much about stuff. It's your life. If you want something, you go for it. Now, you're very welcome, Karen. Carissa? I did ask you, what is Tyson's current energy towards me? Just feel a little eerie. A little eerie. Okay, That sounds a little bit creepy, actually. But hopefully he's not a stalker or anything, and he's a nice person. I don't know. Let's have a look. What is his current energy towards you? What is Tyrone's current energy towards you? Remember, if you enjoy this, please hit the subscribe button. That would be really cool. But you don't have to. Take whatever. Do it, don't do it. It's your choice at the end of the day. Right, so, right, Carissa, let's have a look here. What is this creepy energy that you're feeling? Yeah. So let's have a look. I think this creepy energy is that somebody possibly likes you. I don't know if you're with this person or not already, but I would say this eerie this eerie energy is because I think he likes you. I mean, Ace of Cups, it's emotions, it's it's a bit of it's all the feelings and mushy stuff. Don't ask me about relationships, but anyway, it's about mushy stuff and feelings and so and it's new starts as well, new emotions, new feelings. Yeah, I think I'm just looking. Yeah, I mean, I think he's got good energy towards you. I think by the looks of it, I wouldn't say it was a bad energy. I would say it was good energy towards you. I mean, you got the Lord of Victory, which is the Six of Wands. It's up there, look, saying, "Yay, look at me," type thing. I think he wants to be noticed by you. I think he wants you to pay him attention. He wants you to, know that he's there. I think he's possibly doing things to try and get your attention as well. Because, Page of Wands, they're wanting that new adventure as well. They're looking for something. But I'm saying I don't think it's a creepy energy. I think he might have something for you that you don't realize. I mean, I'm just going off what the cards are saying. I think he might have something for you. It might be creepy. He might be coming off the wrong way, and he might be by the looks of it. I would say he's doing things the wrong way. He's not doing things the right way. But I think inside he might have a little flame for you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying what the cards are saying. Like I say, entertainment purposes only. I can be wrong. It can be completely wrong. But I'm just saying what the cards are saying and what I'm getting. I would say, yeah, possibly going about things the wrong way. I would say probably with the strength card there, he needs to tame himself and bring himself in, like rein himself in a bit, because he's not doing things quite the right way. But I think it's because he maybe he wants a bit of attention. So let's have a look there. Oh, you don't want that. Then what I would do is I would set your intentions have some clear communication with him and let him know, because I do think he's possibly got a little hidden thing for you. That's where it's saying. That's what this creepy stalker energy is telling me. You okay? Hope. Sorry, Carissa, you've got a stalker. No, I'm just joking. You don't. But I do think he does have something for you, because even at the bottom of the deck as I'm shuffling, there's a lover's card. I mean, come on. It's like, good luck to you. Yeah. You're very welcome, Carissa. But you will probably have to be clear on that one with them, because otherwise, obviously, you know, it's just going to waste your time and your energy and this other person's time and energy as well. Okay, Air Hope, sorry, can you I bet you come back in a couple of weeks and you're like, oh, by the way, I got with them. But let's see, can you tell me what's going to come for the rest of November, early December? Okay, oh, in love, okay. Right, we'll try for the rest of this month then, let's say in early December. I didn't see that bit where it said in love, right? So are you going to find love or something, or are you currently in a relationship, or are you single? Do you want a deeper connection, or are you hoping to find somebody? Let's have a look, see what the cards are saying. Ooh, well, oh, okay. I mean, the lovers. I mean, the lovers is there. I mean, you know, the lovers. What more do you need? You got the lovers. You got the lovers. There you are. No, I'm just joking. Well, yeah, there's a possibility that you are then. With the lovers card, there's going to be a connection. You possibly will be meeting somebody. I can't tell you when exactly, obviously, but you're going to be meeting somebody. It's going to be quite good. You're both going to be very caring and sharing with each other, because it's about sharing, kindness, generosity. So it's looking like you say, oh, there will probably be a few hiccups, a few bumps in the road. But hey, who doesn't have, when you're in a relationship, who doesn't have some problems from time to time? Nobody's gonna be agreeing with each other 100% of the time, are they? It's just, it's impossible. These are just things to, you see, if you do meet somebody, these are things to look out for, and you can avoid them if it happens. You can actually stop it before it happens. So that's the way to look at it. So if say you did meet somebody and you're caring, you're giving, then if you notice something is actually starting to happen, stop it before it happens. Then you don't have to have any conflict. You don't have to have any arguments. You know, you don't need any of that. You can actually, before it happens, you can stop it. The Seven of Cups, at the minute, for this deck, it's telling me that that possibly the arguments are going to come from you not actually focusing on the right things. So it could be just something stupid or something simple that's said, and you're going to focus on the one thing instead of like seeing the whole. And you're not going to say everything else. You're just going to say that one thing, and that's where the conflict can come from, or the arguments. Or I'll stop calling it conflict. That's where some possible disagreements. There, that's better. Disagreement sounds better. That's where the possible disagreements are going to come from. So, um, I would say I don't think you know the person. In all honesty, not from what I'm looking at. This might be somebody you don't know. Could be wrong, but I'm just saying entertainment purposes only. But for what I'm feeling from this, oh God, I don't like saying what from what I'm feeling. But what I'm getting from this is I think it'll be somebody you don't know, because there's nothing else here for me to say it is somebody you will know. Yeah, no, I think it'll be somebody new, but there will, like I say, it's going to be a good connection. You're going to get along. You're going, quite happy there. You're both going to be quite kind to each other, quite generous, quite giving, both in time and energy and everything. There is, like, say, little red flags which may cause some disagreements, little things and bumps in the road, some things which might annoy you and you might annoy him, so to speak. But there will be some things that are said where the focus is not going to be quite on the whole. It's like if somebody says, "Oh, you're stupid," all and then they'll say sorry, but either you or this other person will focus on that one word, and then that'll escalate. It'll escalate it because you aren't focusing on the bigger picture. You're just focusing on the one thing. So, but if you shift your perspective or shift your focus, you can get around that as well. So I hope that's all right for you there. Yeah, I hope that's all right for you. Hope. Hey, it's a good name for it as well. You want to find love in the next month, and your name's Hope. There you are. I don't think it gets much better than that, do you? Let's have a look here. Um, P. I don't. P. Are you still on there? P. That's okay. What are J's? Well, what are J's true feelings for me? Okay. Right. Let's have a look here. Hope for the best. Hope. Hope for the best. Always hope for the best. That's the best way to do it. I should have switched decks, shouldn't I? It doesn't matter. I'm shuffling these now. So, right. What are J's true feelings? Because let's have a look again here. What are J's true feelings for me? What are J's God, I can't even talk. What are Jay's true feelings for me? Okay. Let's hope it's a good true feelings, yeah. Well, obviously, let's hope it's for the good because we don't want anything bad, do we? I mean, come on. Well, night. Oh no, it's not the night. Sorry, it's the page. I thought it was the night there. I was like, way, but no, it's the page. The page of cups. Um, I mean, he's looking. I mean, I would say his true feeling. I would say he's quite happy with you. I would. I mean, looking at this. He does like his own time alone. He does like, a bit of alone time. He doesn't like to live in somebody's pockets. The page there, I mean, a bit naive at times, a bit immature at times. But he's, some well intentions. He can be a bit distracted by other things. But I mean, overall, there's some nice surprises there in the relationship. I mean, that's not such a bad thing. But like I say, he does like his own time. He doesn't want to be living in somebody's pockets. There are possibly a few things you still don't know about him yet. He's got some hidden things that he hasn't really quite revealed to you yet. I don't think they're anything bad as such, but there are possibly some hidden things. And sometimes I just think he doesn't pay attention. Because if you look in the background, there's some bodies hanging, and that's what actually stuck out to me there. I mean, the Queen of Swords as well. The Queen of Swords, it depends who's doing. It depends who you read. But the Queen of Swords is like the Queen of Swords is kind of cold, can be cruel, can be kind of distant. But kind of that's what I'm getting from this. It's like can be a bit distant and a bit cold. So I mean, I would say he likes you, but I wouldn't say it was like mad passionate love or anything. Because I think oh, you're not in communication at the moment. All right. Well, that explains some of these. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I think I wouldn't say it was mad passionate love, but you know, I think he's like I say, he likes his alone time. There's things you don't know about him yet that haven't been revealed. There could be some little nice surprises with him, but he's also can be immature in what he's wanting in the way he's looking at things, and he can be a bit cold. I mean, like I say, it depends who's doing the reading. Some people see the Queen of Swords as like this, logical person, clear thinking, but she can be also very cruel and very cold. So that's just what I was getting there. So I mean, yeah, I wouldn't say he was like madly in love with you or anything, but again, entertainment purposes only. I can be completely 100% wrong. It is just for fun, remember. They are just cards. That's all they are. They're just cards with pictures on. And I'm just an old man. Shuffling them. There you are. Right. Felix, sorry. Right, Felix, have a look at this. Felix. What are Jessie J intention towards me? We work together. Jessie J, what is that? That singer. Is that Jessie J, the singer? I'm getting old, man. Jessie J, Jessie J. So what are Jessie J's intentions towards you? You work together. Okay, Felix, let's have a little look. Hello there, Morwa Lovex and Jeanette. Hello there. Right, let's see what Jessie. Hey, hey, it could have been the singer, then you could have been in real look of that. Like, they're rich, aren't they? You know what I mean? So could have been set for life there, man. Could have been set for life. Never mind, Felix. Maybe another time. Right, let's have a look what Jessie J's intentions are. Well, let's hope her intentions are nice. It's better than her intentions being bad, isn't it? So let's have a look. Well, there's nothing bad there. That's a good start. It's always a good start. I don't see anything. I don't see any romantic intentions though. There's no cups or anything like that. I mean, yeah, the wands, but there's only the one wands. There's more swords than there is anything else. I mean, swords, communication, thought, logic. That type of thing. Um, I don't know. I'm guessing you are wanting to hopefully feel if she had some sort of romantic intentions towards you, but I see more of a friendship. Oh no, you've just been friend zoned. Whoa. By the way, like I say, entertainment purposes only. I could be wrong. And also, within a few days, another week, depending on how you are and how she is, things can change. It's not always going to be sitting. The future isn't set in stone. Neither are people's intentions. Always remember that. But yeah, but I know she sees you more as a friend, to be honest, at the moment. There's a possibility she has thought about it, and she's played with the idea. She's been thinking maybe, 'cause that's the two of wands. It's like making decisions, it's planning, traditionally planning and travel and stuff. But within the frame of this one, it's like, maybe she's possibly thought about it. Ace of Swords again. She's been thinking. She has probably thought about it. But the Knight of Swords, she doesn't really want to rush into it. She doesn't want to rush into anything yet. I mean, how long have you actually known each other for as well? That's what you've got to think about as well. And do you know everything about each other yet? Do you actually take it? Do you take, because the Page of Swords, I mean, do you actually take any interest in this person? Do you take any interest in what she's doing and what she likes, what she dislikes? Do you try and communicate with her? Because the Swords is about communication as well. So at the moment, I would say it's more on a friendship level, but there has possibly been thoughts. But at the moment, more on the friendship level and possibly a bit more communication needed. Especially if you want to possibly, impress her or maybe take things a bit further or whatever. But don't move too fast, because I don't think she likes the fast moving. She doesn't want anything too quick, too fast. I mean, with the Ace of Swords, there is the Ace of Swords is like, well, each ace is kind of like a new beginning as well, like traditionally breakthroughs and what have you. But no, I would say she possibly has had the odd thought. Oh, sorry. Well, okay, then I was wrong about the relationship. I thought we was talking about a relationship, but I don't see honestly. I don't see anything bad. I don't see any bad intentions. Are you sure it's the same person that's spreading rumors about you? Because maybe actually, because at the bottom is the Five of Swords, so maybe actually, yeah, maybe I should have drew the extra one. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Maybe I should have. But I saying there has been thoughts. Nah, I still don't think it's intentionally bad. Because if you look at it, say I've got to stick with what I'm saying. I can't just divert and change direction. That's just not right. I still don't see it as really bad intentions. You see it friendship wise. See it. I don't even think, like I said, there doesn't seem to be any communication. There's like a lack of communication. And yeah, the fibre swords is not a nice one. It's like, but I should have probably drew that out as well actually when I was doing it, but I didn't. I left it on the bottom. Well, I hope that was useful for you anyway. And hey, you never know. They might actually like you in a way you don't know. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. But I would say that then, you see, the Knight of Swords is about speed and fast action and moving. But I don't get the impression they're very fast moving. I get the impression they're pretty slow, which is weird for getting the Knight of Swords, weirdly enough. In the page, yeah. It's like, yeah, nah. It's definitely a bit more understanding needed between the both of yous. See the page, it's a bit of creativity, but there's also like a bit of understanding. So maybe there's a lack of understanding between you and a lack of communication, which is what is, kind of what's making it happen. Sorry for getting that confused. I thought it was about somebody you were interested in. But hey, yeah, like I say, you never know. In another week's time, you might be more interested. Just joking, of course, just joking. Hey, damn, Jeanette. Jeanette, you asked a question, did you? What does my career look like after graduation? Hey, Felix, you never know. Your luck might just change. Oh, sorry, Felix. Sorry, sorry. Okay, Jessica. Jeanette. Sorry, Jeanette. Yeah, you might be have that surprise face in a couple of weeks when he approaches you. Um, Jeanette, what does my career look like after graduation? Let's have a look here then. Remember, just cards, just a bit of fun, entertainment purposes only. Don't take things too seriously. Your life is fully in your control, and so are your thoughts. Never base your life on a card reading. Things can change within 10 minutes. One decision, like I said, can change the whole, can change everything. Okay, let's have a look. What's your career gonna look like? What does a career look like? Career life look like after graduation? Well, the King of Swords, he's about logic. He's about, understanding. I mean, he's got a lot of books around him. He's absorbing all the knowledge. But he uses his head over his heart. He thinks things through. He doesn't just rush into it and, go mad. The Ace of Wands, saying there's, your passion, your drive. There's a new possibilities opening up for you, new ideas. You can take that passion, you can take that drive, and you can take the action that's needed to go for things. The tower is about basically destruction, ruin, things falling down, falling apart, and what have you. But the wheel's also a turn of events. It's like the cycles of life. It keeps turning, and it's change. But the tower is change as well. It's like an unexpected change, though. So is it. So is the wheel to a certain degree, actually. Come to think about it. But the thing about the tower is when it gets destroyed. I shouldn't use that word. Sorry. When it falls down, you can be rebuilt. There are going to be some complications. There are going to be a few problems. Nothing's going to be. It's not going to be all smooth sailing. But you will have that passion, that drive to actually go for things. You may have them things crumbling a bit and things going a bit, a bit of upheaval, a bit of unexpected problems, unexpected changes happening. But the wheel is also saying there's going to be some good things, good changes happening as well. So even when this falling down, that's saying, don't look on the bad side because this falling down then opens up the new way for something else to happen. When one door closes, another door can't open. So don't let that affect you too much. Things will fall down, but things can be rebuilt, and there will be a new change coming. So things are looking quite good for you actually, because you've got the knowledge, or if you don't, you can get the knowledge because it's saying it's about knowledge. Use your head over your heart. Think things through. Don't just be like dive straight in. Think things through. The Ace of Wands, like I say, Wands is about passion and drive and taking action. And these are like new possibilities that are coming or will be presented to you. I can't say when, especially with coronavirus. Nobody knows. But I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that. But you've got the drive and you've got the passion. There will possibly be some unexpected events that may not work out the way you want to, and they may fall down, and things might look pretty grim at times. But that can be that can be forgotten about because it can be rebuilt. You can start fresh. You can move past that, and the wheel will say wheel. I can't even say it. The wheel saying there's another change coming as well, but it'll be a good change and it'll be for the best. So I would say overall things look pretty good for you. But like you say, in life there are problems. Nothing's ever smooth sailing, so there will be a few complications along the way. But overall, It should turn out all right for you. And best of luck to you as well. I wish you all the best. I hope that was all right for you there. That's no problem, Jeanette. You're very welcome. I don't know if there was anybody else asked a question or not. I don't have to try and scroll and have a look. Do, 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 do. Gives a look, gives a look. Don't know where I am. My foolish heart. Okay. Yeah, you can ask a question. Um, my foolish heart. That's sounds like you've had a bit of a rough time there. But how does a Virgo feel after my messages days ago? Well, let's hope let's hope they haven't blocked you and run away and left the country. So let's have a look. I'm just having a bit of fun with it. So after your messages days ago, okay. They've locked the door, they've changed the address. They're like, yeah, I'm away. Goodbye. Run away. Let's have a look. Okay. How does the Virgo feel after my messages days ago? Let's have a look here. The wheel again. Right, well, I would say though, I mean, the Ten of Cups is like the ultimate happy card. Happy, happy, happy days. So, I mean, I think they felt happy about it. Magician is about willpower, creation, and what have you. But when it comes to this one, I see it slightly differently. But I would say they were happy. They weren't angry or upset or unhappy about it. They were happy about it. They seemed to be okay. I mean, they didn't lock their doors and change the country, did they? So that's a good start. That's always a good. If they didn't block you, that's always a good thing. So it's the way to look at it. Am I blocked? Am I not blocked? Well, if I'm not blocked, it wasn't that bad. Then was it? There will be some possible changes, and like I say, hold on a minute. Oh, they're all. I forgot to put reverses in. Damn. Doesn't really matter. There's enough cards, so it doesn't matter. But there is some possible changes. I'm getting decent changes, good changes, because I don't. Even if it's not reversed, sometimes you still get that certain feeling from it, and this is a good feeling. The Chariot is saying there is going to be possibly some movement, because the Chariot is, even though it doesn't look like it's moving, the Chariot is about movement and moving forward and victory. And a bit of balance as well. But and the Magician, I mean, it's about willpower, about creation, creating what you want. I would say, I mean, even with the magicians, like in this reading, I mean, look, you got little angely, cheruby, doody babies with wings or whatever the hell you call them, flying around them. I would say they're quite happy about it. I would say they quite liked it. So I would definitely say that, definitely with that one and that, and you're looking at what's happening around there, I would say, yeah, definitely. And there can be some changes coming with that, and maybe a bit of movement. So yeah, I hope that's all right for you. I think, I hope that's okay. Just because somebody doesn't respond doesn't mean they didn't like what they saw or they didn't like what they read. See, the chariot is about movement. Is about movement, but it's not going to be the fastest movement. But once it does start to move, there's not really much going to stand in the way of a chariot that's charging towards you. You know, and it's the magician again. It's about willpower, creating your own life, creating what you want. You've got the tools to do it. So it is within his hands, basically. That's what the magician is saying. It's in his hands. It's in his hands to do it. It's in his hands to move. He can create it if he wants to. And he seemed to like what you sent him. And there is a change there, so he can create it and make the movement towards the victory to be with you, or send you a message back. So it's kind of in his hands to do it and for him to do. But he's just not really moving very quickly by the looks of it. And yes, he didn't block you, at least, so hey, that's not a bad thing. Right. Remember, if you like anything, please just slap subscribe. That would be really cool. And if you don't want to, that's okay. Right. No, that's no problem. My foolish heart. OIDK. I don't know how you pronounce that name. Is a bad karma affecting you? No, I'm English. I'm not from Scotland. No, I'm from the northeast of England in Newcastle. I'm about 100 miles away from Scotland, so a lot of Americans think I'm Scottish, but I was born in England and I'm English. I'm not Scottish, no. It's just my accent. Because like I say, I'm not from down London. I live up the very top of England, up the very top north, the north part of England. So we don't sound like the English people in movies. Yeah, we do have similarities because like I say, we're not that far away from Scotland, so we do have some similarities. Do you have bad karma affecting you? Let's have a look then. See if there's some bad karma affecting you. Just got to check on something there. Nope, I don't know why that's doing that. What is it with the wheel coming every single time? I mean, and it's coming out with different cards each time as well. So it's like, um, according to this, I wouldn't say you have. You've got good energy around you. The Ace of Cups. It's about rejuvenation, healing, recovery, fresh ideas, fresh emotions. It's more pure, if that makes sense. The sun is about happiness, good times, contentment. It's good energy. The sun's good energy. It's really good energy. The Nine of Wands is saying, oh, there's challenges. Obviously, there's always going to be challenges. Everybody has challenges, but a perseverance. You're going to get some bumps. I don't know if you can see, but there's a few little scratches on there. Okay, that's my camera's when I just went close up. That was silly of us to go that fast. But there's some little cuts and bumps and bruises on the person. But the thing about it is they've overcome them challenges. They've used the stamina, they used the perseverance, and they've run to the top of that hill and they've getting past it, even with all these little bumps on them. They're still getting past all of that. They've carried on, they've went on, they've got on with it, and they've got past whatever them challenges and them obstacles were. And the positive energy will be coming. So if you have got any bad karma or bad energy around you at the minute, It will go because it's looking like if you can overcome all these obstacles in your path, there is going to be a change of look for you. There really is going to be a change of look for you. And how I know it's definitely a change of look on the positive side is because you've got the Sun and you've got the Ace of Cups. If it had been like a couple of other cards, I would have probably said, yeah, maybe not. But because of them two, I definitely a change of look, but in a positive way. It's looking good for you. You may have had some around you. You may very well have had some around you, but it's not going to be there for much longer because you are going to be able to overcome it, and it's going to change for you. Things are actually going to change for you, and for the better. So I hope that's okay for you there. Jacqueline, are you there? What was your question? Sorry. Did you ask her one already? Did you? Sorry. Yes. How does A feel about me? Sorry, Jacqueline. Okay, there we are. How does A feel about me? Let's have a little look here. Yeah, I would definitely say things are gonna start turning around for you. Judging by them cards, it was very positive for you. Very, very positive for you. I mean, it doesn't get any more positive than the Sun. I mean, come on. And then the Ace of Cups as well. It's like seriously. I'm going to be doing Jacqueline, which is the last reading I'm going to be doing for this live. And anybody that's still here, if you did subscribe, that's really cool. Thank you very much. How does A feel about me? Oops, I'll just move my mouse out of the way. Don't know if you can tell. This is from World of Warcraft, and I used to be a gamer, but I gave up playing a while ago. God, nearly a year ago now, is it? Got bored playing, so I just gave it up. I'm sorry, Gloria. If you subscribe and then have a notification the next time, maybe. Okay, how does A feel about me? I don't know. I'm hoping if the wheel comes up again, I'm going to use a different deck. Seriously. All right, how does A feel about you? Are you together? I don't. I don't know if you are even together. I don't think you are. Um, I mean, if you're looking for love, there's nothing here that suggests like major love. I mean, the focus is he's not really focusing where he should be focusing. Sometimes you've got to go a little bit. Sometimes you've got to be a bit sneaky, I suppose. I would say his focus isn't necessarily on you at the minute, or he's not really focusing on relationship areas or anything like that. He's got a couple of things going on, maybe more than a couple, but he's got a few things going on. He's going to have to choose which priorities he wants to do and maybe adapt a little bit to his situation. He's a bit shy as well, I'm getting. He may be not quite as forward as you want him to be. But I mean, I don't know. It doesn't strike me as like. I mean, it's a good card to have, but it's not like, you know, massive blast of emotions and love. So I wouldn't say that. But I say, yeah, he's got no ill will towards you, but I don't think he might be feeling the way you want him to feel. I think he's got a few distractions going on. He's got a few other things going on in his life at the moment, which he needs to take care of. So I hope that was okay for you, but that's what I'm getting here. Is like his focus isn't really on you. He's got other things he needs to sort out for himself. And once he's sorted these things out, he will be able to move into a better area and a better place for himself and for other things. I don't know if you're still there, Jacqueline, or not, actually, but sometimes. That's okay. Yeah, I mean, like I say, I do think he's doing things that you don't know about. And once he's got his priorities straight and other things, the Nine of Pentacles is saying, that he will be more stable, he'll be more secure, he'll be in a better position because he's not really feeling like he's in a good position at the moment with the different things that he's having to focus on. The different, I'll just put them cards in there now. But the two of Pentacles, he's maybe his situation isn't as quite as good as what he wants it to be, and he's got a few things, and he's not focusing, or he's lost focus, and he's not quite focusing on quite what it is he needs to do. But once he sorts himself out, then actually it's looking quite good. It's looking like his focus can be put back into where he needs to. So, yeah, yeah, he recently reached out, but like I say, I don't think he's focusing quite in the right way. But then again, with that cups card, sometimes your focus is in the wrong way, and he's not actually paying attention to what he should. Ooh, I mean, just a bit extra for you there. There may be some disappointment coming, but the Ace of Cups is like new beginnings, new things. It might be a bit of hard work. Like I say, it could be some disappointment, some miscommunications. The Queen of Swords. Have clarity, think carefully, be clear of your thoughts, and clear of your intentions with clear communication. But new emotions, new beginnings. So that can be new relationships as well. But I don't want to really say that. But I just did though, didn't I? Oh. But you know, the Knight of Wands, full of passion. The Knight of Wands is just full of passion, and he takes action. I mean, on the other cards, the Knight of Wands is on a horse, and it's like rearing up, and he's like ready to take action, and ready to charge in, ready to dive in. So, see how something. Next time I'm live, let us know how it goes if anything happens. It'd be interesting to find out because that is possibly new beginnings there and everything. So yeah, and thank you very much for coming along as well. I hope that's some use to you. Thank you very much for coming along and watching. Thank you to everybody that subscribed and who watched today. And I'll catch you all later on another time. I will be streaming more. I'm going to start streaming more often on YouTube as well. So I thank you all. Thank you very much. Bye bye.